Hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, based on your place. Namaste. Hope everyone is doing great today. And we are here for this beautiful abstract pattern. And the name of this pattern is Triune. This is the name of this whole composition because we are going to work a lot of triangle shape today in this pattern. This is a very easy pattern I composed and I hope you all enjoy with me. We are working in good evening because it's good morning in USA, good evening in India and various other places. It's some in between time. So I say namaste to everyone based on your place. And yeah, I'm working in a 6" by 6" square sheet. I'm using this Strathmore artist tie. It is already pre-cut in a 6" by 6" size. You can use any paper, any printer paper. You can hear my dog's voice in the back and I'm sorry for that. And it is a very smooth paper. You can use any printer paper, and if you have not drawn a 6" by 6" square, you can go ahead and draw a square shape in the middle of the paper. And I'm using a pre-cut sheet of a 6" by 6" paper. I'm using this black marker pen. This is a Sakura Micron Pigma 08 size. The tip size is 0.5 mm. This is an archival ink pen. You can use any black marker pen. If you don't have any black marker pen, you can use any dark color pen, any navy blue, dark green, dark red. Why we use dark pen? Because we get a better contrast on the paper and we can see lines clearly. But that is not the compulsion. You can use any color marker pen or any color pen, whatever you have. If you don't have any pen, you can go ahead and use any pencil. Like this pattern drawing is just to have fun and to enjoy the process. Don't stop yourself if you don't have the supplies which I am mentioning, like the pre-cut sheet or the archival ink pen. If you have these supplies, then it's awesome. If you don't have, you can just go ahead and start drawing on a printer paper or any book paper and with a pencil. Yes, I hope everyone is ready with their sheet and let's start. So before you start, if you want, we are going to first draw a curvilinear triangle in the center. If you want, you can use a pencil to draw the curvilinear triangle as your guideline so that you don't mess up. If you want, you can start directly with the pen the way I'm doing. So I'm just finding one point here and I'm drawing one line, two line and three line. So this is a curvilinear triangle, like the triangle but in a little curvy line. Hello everyone. And this is the first step. You guys can start drawing along with me now. And after that, we are going to draw a lot of petal shape kind of, or the teardrop shape inside this curvilinear triangle, okay? So we'll start from this left side. And this kind of shape. Hello Kavya. Okay, Darpreet, that's awesome. Where you live, it's morning, so good morning. Where I live also, it's morning. It's 10 o'clock here. Okay, I'm waiting. Art and Craft Hub, I'm waiting. Do we have to make this in the middle? Yes, Chola Desai. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing wrong. Yes, it is in the kind of middle, but it can be little left, right, up, down. Absolutely fine. I'm not asking you to draw it absolute middle, but around middle section you can draw it. And that is the fun of these kind of drawing, that we don't stop at one place or like any rules or regulations or measuring. You can just go ahead free. It's okay if it is little here and there. So this is the one side. So Sandeep, I am using 6" by 6" pre-cut paper. This is this Strathmore artist tile. These are the tiles which have been like especially made for the pattern drawing or the meditative art. I love these artist tile. These are pre-cut in the 6" by 6" size. You can use any paper, any printer paper. Thank you, Kavya. Hello, Kavya and Soumya. And now I'm just turning it around so that now I draw in this left hand side these kind of petal shape. You can make them a little bigger, little smaller, it's absolutely fine. Now I'm turning it to the other side. Can you show the final drawing? Yes, Seema? This is the final drawing which we are doing today. So right now we are drawing this curvilinear triangle shape.
What is the size of the paper?
Size of the paper I told. And today my son is helping me in the chat. Thank you, Addy.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, he's Aditya. He's my son. He's helping me in the chat in the back today. Till now in my past sessions, my daughter was helping me, but a few days ago she went back to her college. And my husband was busy today. I asked help to my son and he's helping me in the chat. And it's really helpful when someone takes care of the chat in the back, so I need not to write anything. I can just focus in my artwork. So that's how we are going to draw this, our curvilinear triangle. You can curve it around any side, it's absolutely okay. And now we are going to draw lots of various circles in the middle. They can be of any size, little big, a little small, and place them organically anywhere. Don't put them in a line or in a square. Don't try to make any geometrical kind of thing. Hey Diksha, okay, I'm waiting. I'm just drawing the circle and then I'll wait for a minute. Now I'm keeping my pen here. Till then, when I'm waiting, it would be great if you guys write down either 1 or 2 in the chat. If you are drawing along with me, please write down 1. If you are just enjoying watching me drawing, then please write down 2. Thank you, Diksha, Seema. Thank you, Netra, Edishri. Thank you, Devanshi, Desai, Amita, Naimul, Anika. Which pen are you using? Anika, I am using Micron 08 Pigma pen. Hey mom, good evening. I'm so happy my mom also joined me today from India. Thank you, Lakshmi, Krishna, Nidhi, Darpreet, Anshul, Ketki. Thank you everyone for giving your feedback. And if you guys have not clicked on the thumbs up button yet, you can leave the chat, click on the thumbs up button and come back to the chat again. And if you have not subscribed the channel, please go ahead and subscribe so that whenever I go live, you will get the notification and you won't miss any of the like these programs. Love you, mom. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. Thanks a lot. Let's resume the session. And as you all know, we are drawing this. This is our final drawing. We are working in this center portion. Now we are going to draw lots of parallel wavy lines. Let me make it a little lower, I hope. Eddie, is the focus is clear?
Yeah.
Thank you, Aditya. Making one more circle here, and when the circle comes in between the line, then stop your line there and then continue after the circle. Keep your lines little wavy as if it is a pond or the ocean or this or maybe that kind of the lazy river, whatever you want to call, or the air is blowing and these are the bubbles. Whatever you want to call, you can call them. Basically, it's an abstract pattern. And when we draw all these kind of pattern and we don't judge our work and we just enjoy, so this kind of art becomes a relaxing art and meditative art, and they really gives us that nice after effect once we are done doing that. So in some of the circles I'm giving this kind of shading, like just in the bottom of the circle I'm making it a little thicker line, and some of these circles I'm just filling all the way. If you don't have white marker pen, you can leave the highlights in the beginning, like you see in this one. I'm leaving the highlight and then I'm filling rest of it. And in some of them you can just leave it like them, like the empty circle, that's it. I'm filling this one also. Make one filled circle here. So it's absolutely your choice how many circles you want to make. And if you filled everywhere, and if you have the white jelly roll pen, like something of that kind, you can make the highlight with the white jelly roll pen later. Oops, it's
They're saying wait.
okay. I'm waiting, guys. I will not start after that, okay? Until you guys catch up till the center abstract pattern. Yes, Madhurima. Thank you, AP Piano, for giving the answer to Madhurima. Yes, this is a 6 inch by 6 inch square paper, and the pattern which I have set up is on 6 inch by 6 inch square paper. So, but as I always say, like, you can set up these pattern in any size. Like I showed you in the last class also, like this is the one pattern you see, and I made the same pattern in a very small size, in 6 inch by 6 inch, and this is the size of the 16 inch by 20 inch. So there is no rules and regulations. Imagination is the only limit in these kind of pattern drawing. You can go ahead and you can draw, you can set up these kind of pattern in any size. That's great if you use directly pen, and but if you want you can use pencil. Thank you, Piano, for helping me out. Thank you for subscribing. Chandni Tandon. Yes, let's start. Let's resume. After this, we are going to extend these curvy linear triangle line all the way to the corners. Okay. So for this, I'm using my little thicker pen. As you see, I'm using this little thick pen. I'm using a little thicker pen. You can use the same pen and draw it 2 times, or you can use thicker pen if you want, all the way to the corner. I want a little thicker line, so I'm using this thick pen here. This line will go
What if they don't have a thicker pen?
If you don't have thicker pen, you can use the same pen and you can just use it twice. It's okay. That's absolutely fine. If you have a thicker pen, it just saves your time. Otherwise, you can use the same pen and you can just trace it twice. Now we are doing these double lines. Just to make my work quicker, I use the thicker pen. We can use the same tip pen, but then we have to go twice or thrice with that pen to get our lines thicker. And in fact, you can just keep your lines thin also. That's not a problem if it's taking too much time and if you are not getting that thick line. Okay, I'm waiting, Seema. Take your time. So generally these kind of pen comes in a set of various tip size, and I'm sorry. If you are really interested in working in these kind of pattern art a lot, and if you want to invest your time, and if you are really enjoying and feeling that meditative effect and want to go more, I would suggest you to buy a set that has various tips so that you can make some intricate designs in your work. Because with the various tips, there are some patterns which really require very tiny tip, and then you get very intricate and beautiful pattern. So you can go ahead and you can check for the various tip size pens. So now, before I start working in these three sections, I just want to make a little small design in between these petals. You see these little curvy lines? So this is just a swirl and going to the base. Just a swirl and going to the base. This is to just give a direction to these petals which we drew.
We're saying wait.
Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting there. Wait, take your time. I just kept my pen here. Till then, let me show you like how they come in various sizes. You see, so they all look similar, but on the top they all have the different number. So they all have the different tip sizes. So to get different kind of line, it would be great if you use different tip sizes. And to get that intricate design, if you use different tip sizes, you get different thickness of the line of the pen, and then your design looks really like different and of the other level. Like it looks really pretty when you use different tip sizes. So it's absolutely up to you. That's just an option I'm telling you. But these pattern, like you should not stop yourself because you don't have a black marker pen or a 6" by 6" square paper. You can start working on any paper. I have seen some submissions on the school copy, you know, that people are working on just their school rough copy or any whatever notebook they have at home with the pencil, and they are getting the same effect. They are enjoying a lot. So yeah, you can start in any kind of paper. I'm waiting. Diksha, All-in-One, Zone, Darpreet Kaur, Seema, I'm waiting. Please write down in the chat when you guys want me to resume and we'll draw together. Thank you, Adishri. Thank you, Rupal. So now we are first completing these inner petals with a little swirl and the curvy line going to the base. Little swirl and curvy line, swirl in the top, going all the way to the base, Please don't draw a straight line. Draw the line the way like the shape is curving around, so that it will add one more element and it will look prettier. Ta-da!
Could you show the final product?
Yes, this is the final product which we are going to draw today. We are kind of done with this centered curvilinear triangle. We are kind of done with these two parallel lines. Now we are going to draw these lines, and I would again ask, what are the type of these lines? Today I see some of my skill-based class students are also here with me, like Netra, Nidhi. So I want to see what are the type of lines which we are drawing. I asked this last time also and you guys gave perfect answer. We have done one beautiful project of these kind of lines. I don't want to say what is this. Thank you, Rupal. I'm waiting for you guys. What kind of lines which I'm drawing now? Yes, Netra. Thank you, Netra, for replying. These are the contour lines, and in our last spiral art session, so every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. US time, we do a spiral art session for half an hour. In our last spiral session, in one part we used absolutely the same style, and that was really beautiful. You guys can check that spiral art session. That is also available on my YouTube channel in the Draw With Me playlist. So few people asked me on Facebook and on other platform that how can they see my past these live sessions. So if you see the playlist name Draw With Me on my YouTube channel, so all my live sessions are added to that playlist. So if you check that playlist, Draw With Me, you will find all past live sessions. So this is the contour line, and we will do shading, and we will use white jelly roll pen if we have in the top, in the middle, at very last. And now it's the time to decide how you want to keep your paper. Like we have now 3 sections, right? So these 3 sections, I'm happy with the way it is now. Here I'm going to draw these triangular stringy light, like kind of triangular prism. Here we are going to draw these triangular boxes kind of thing in the bottom, and these are very organic shape which we are going to draw here. If you want, you can rotate your paper and you can decide which direction you want to draw, and you can decide in that way whatever looks good to you. Okay, because right now it's everywhere normal. You're I don't know, what did you write, Kavya? If you write, we have, yes, all in one zone. If you join my Discord at the Art Corner channel in my Discord, you can see that our participants submit their artwork there, and you can see other participants artwork too. And you can submit your other artwork also if you are working at any, and if you want to have any critique or any help or anything, you can do there. So Surya, why deleted, I don't know. So we just drew these.
Why did it delete the methods?
I don't know. Oh, light out piano is talking to AP piano. Awesome. Okay, guys, now we are drawing two more curvy lines here. One here and one will draw here. First, let's just complete this one, and we are going to fill this with lots of circles. And just rotate it, and we'll do exactly the same thing this side. And we will again make lots of these stringy lights, or you can call them whatever shape you want to call them. They are kind of just the set of circles, changing the size based on the area we are getting. It is just a repetitive pattern. That's it. Okay, I'm just keeping it this way so that we know that now we are working in this top right section. So now if you want, you can use the pencil to draw the border line, the corner line, and then you can draw it again with the pen later. I'm drawing directly with the pen, just making a border. It can be little wider or smaller, it's absolutely okay. So now this is the section where we are going to make lots of triangles with lots of stringy lights in between. No, not at all compulsory. It is not at all compulsory. It is absolutely up to you, all in one zone. That's absolutely up to you. Like, people are joining me since last 4-5 months, 3-4 months, and when I started these sessions, and they are with me, and it's a beautiful art community we have, and we share our artwork together, and we see each other's artwork. And sometimes, participants put their own element. They sometimes put color, sometimes put some other element, some other pattern with this artwork, and they submit. So it's just an inspiration. It's not compulsion. It's just up to you if you want to do it. Now we are going to draw lots of triangles, guys, and they are free to draw of your own style, of your own size, based on the space you are having. Try to draw them very close like this. Let me put a little low so that you can see it more clearly, maybe. They can be little curvy, not absolutely perfect straight. Can you please wait for a minute? Oh, I'm so happy that 5-year-old is drawing. It would be great, Saranya Ram, that if you submit her work, your 5-year-old daughter's work, and I really want to see how kids are doing. A lot of 5 years and 6 years kids submit their work, and that gives me immense pleasure when I see their work that they can follow. And you can't believe 70-year people are also enjoying these pattern drawing, and that is the fun of these kind of drawing. Oh, awesome, Suraj.
Oh, what? You stand out.
What happened? Hey Deepak, thank you. He's my brother from India. He's my younger brother. Thank you for checking in here. This is the pattern which we are drawing today. So guys, keep drawing these kind of triangles and keep filling the space. As the theme for the today's artwork is based on the triangle, like the triune, that's why the name is. So that's how I set up this composition with lots of triangles. So I started with this curvy linear triangle in the middle of this shape for the beginning, and then I extended that shape, and then I got these 3 parts, and again in these 2 parts we are going to do a lot of triangle working, and this one is very organic and very free. After filling this whole shape with the triangle, we are going to make lots of these stringy lights coming from all 3 sides of these triangles. Try not to keep your hand over your work. That will keep your work safe and less chances of smudging, because that is a very big problem, that we keep our hand over our work and we keep on working and our hand gets all the ink or the pencil or the graphite, and then it smudges everywhere, and then our work will not look very neat and beautiful. So try to keep your hand away from your work, and if you have to keep your work on your hand, if you can't avoid it, use some paper below your hand in between your work and hand, and that will do the job. Do you guys see that painting behind me, this one, the acrylic painting? I made it yesterday. I just completed it yesterday and I hang it here today morning.
People are asking to wait.
Okay, I'm waiting. Oh, hi Anika, I'm so happy. Don't forget to share your work, Anika. If you haven't joined my Discord yet, join the Discord. It's just free. Download the app on your mobile and you will get the link in the chat. And there are a lot of channels. So there is one channel named Art Corner. And in Art Corner, you can submit your work and you will see other people's work too. And you can get all these material supply list, all upcoming session project pictures, and a lot of other things are happening there. Thank you, Devanshi. Oh, you are talking about this, Devanshi. Thank you. AP piano, this is the last one which I made yesterday and I just hang it in the back. That's awesome. Chandni Tannan. Do share your work. Do share your daughter's work. So when you are making these lines, try to make them in a little curvy style. Don't make them absolutely straight. Okay, so like try to make them in the basic shape of the triangle. Try to curve them accordingly and they will look prettier, and they give a little shape to these triangle, like kind of the triangular prism kind of shape. This is the final, the Preet Kaur. Oh, but I've already hanged it now on the wall, AP piano. So now on the top of this border, we are going to draw a lot of these wavy lines, like just kind of another border with little zigzag or little wavy, whatever is easier for you. Just make it a double line here in the border. And then make lots of dots to kind of join them in middle, and that will like combine this whole pattern together, because there are a lot of these dots we drew in these triangles, so then they kind of cohesive the whole Oh, hi. That's a cool name. Well, you're 7 years. So, Chandi Tandon, you can share your picture, um, share your artwork at Discord. You might see the Discord. Yes, this Nightbot is showing you the Discord link. Download the Discord app and then click on this link and you will get lots of channels there. So there is one channel named Art Corner. You can submit their work there. Yes, that is the main part of the drawing, Chola Desai. Like this shading is the main part, and shading will make this work like they take this work to the another level. As you can see, there is a lot of shading we do. Before the shading, it's kind of like the half done. So shading is really important. We are going to do shading at the last. Let's just complete this drawing part and then we'll do the final and the most important part. Okay guys, like the way we drew the border at these levels, we are going to draw the border in this bottom section. Okay, I'm waiting, take your time. Write down in the chat when you guys are done till here, then we'll resume the drawing together. I'm waiting, Nidhi, Seema, all in one zone. Take your time. Thank you, Aditya. These tiny characters are fun. Mass bomb, oh my god. Okay. Oops. Okay guys, I hope everyone is done till here. Thank you, Anshul. Okay, Kavya. So now what I'm doing, I'm starting in this. It's okay, no worries. Epi piano. So now we are going to work in this bottom part, and first we are going to decide our corner. If you want, you can use ruler. If you want, you can draw first with the pencil and then you can retrace it with the pen. We are working in this bottom section now, and we are going to divide it into lots of triangular big boxes kind of thing. So I made these triangles and divided this whole bottom part section into lots of triangles, and now we are going to work on every one single triangle. And let me just make it a little lower. First I'm working in this one. Let me show you. You can draw the center part anywhere. This is like the organically placing. Try not to place them all in the one line. I'm talking about these center dots of these triangle sections. Okay, you can place them anywhere. Like in this one, I'm placing it here, and this is my center origin of this section, and then I'm going to draw lots of concentric circles around it. You can draw these concentric circles little wider and if you have different thin tip pen, and if you want to make your design really intricate, So you can use a thin tip pen and you can make these lines really close, and this design will look all the way very different and beautiful. Thank you, AP Piano, for reminding. So this is the one. And if you have thick pen, you can retrace these triangle with the thick pen. If you want, you can use the same pen and you can retrace it one more time just to give it a little more thickness. So it is absolutely up to you how you want to do it. And that's how. So suppose in this one, let me give this triangle at this level. Okay, so I'm placing these organically wherever I'm feeling like. There is no rules and regulations. There is no need to exactly copy the way I'm doing. It's absolutely your own abstract pattern. You can design it the way you want. These are just the free abstract patterns. And you can exactly copy the way I'm doing. That is also absolutely okay. So if the smaller kids who cannot make these lots of concentric circles, they can just fill them with lots of circles or various shapes, whatever they feel like, and then it will look pretty. So I'm trying to avoiding to get the center in one line. So that's why I'm placing them in little random order. So that's how you also plan to start these center points in these triangles, triangular blocks. So if you want, you can retrace this line with the same pen, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill all this once and then I'm going to retrace the line with the thick pen at one time, and that will be quicker. Make the circle wherever you want to place. Just try to avoid in the one line. Do we have to start the swirl from random place in the triangle? Yes. Anika is asking some question. Aditya, what is that? I didn't get it.
You have made the app Discord?
We have our own server on Discord app. You can just download the app and join our server, Anika. Thank you, all in one zone. I would love to see your artwork too if you can submit. If you can't, then it's absolutely fine. Or maybe you can send your work on my Facebook page. Keep drawing circles, keep drawing circles. That is what the repeated pattern means, right? And they will look very pretty when you do the shading. That is the main important part. Facebook page link. So the Facebook page link is absolutely just the two these marks away. The Nightbot is sending in between regularly the Facebook page link, YouTube page link, and the Discord link. So if you look at the chat, whatever the Nightbot is sending, you will find the Facebook page link. And if you find Nidhi Prakash Arts is the name of that link, and you might find this event, this specific event which we are doing right now. So in that event, you can send your picture in that event as the post. Ta-da! We are done with these kind of like the basic. Okay, Seema, I'm waiting. Oh, Kavya, what mistake did you do? So what I always say, Kavya, like if you made any mistake in these kind of pattern, don't call it mistake. Make it a part of your design and take it as it is and try to incorporate it in your design and just go ahead. It's okay, Kavya. You are not supposed to make exactly the way I'm making. That's what I told you. These pattern drawing sessions are mainly to just get that relaxing feeling while drawing and to get that satisfaction of that drawing thing that you can draw and anyone can draw. And it's absolutely fine if it's not looking absolutely the same way the mine is looking. So don't worry, just enjoy the process. Let it be. If you missed any pattern and if it's not looking absolutely similar, don't worry, take it easy and go ahead. And I'm pretty sure when you are done drawing the whole pattern, when you are done with the shading, that is the main part, then it will look really pretty as a whole. Doesn't matter, Kavya, you can just turn it around. What's the problem? We can do it like that, right? It is just all the way like the pattern. You can keep it in any direction. That's absolutely okay. Okay guys, now we are going to draw the wavy lines in this bottom one for the second layer, absolutely the way we made in this one. And then we will make lots of dots. Okay, you're welcome, Kavya. And now we are just left with the one section. And in this section we are going to draw organically. So as you see, these are the some few little stems, and they all have the different pattern kind of in between, but still they all are the similar because they all have the same kind of outer shape. There are some these background bushes kind of these stems, and these foreground little tiny beautiful twigs. So let's start. First we are going to draw our, you can draw these curvy lines. This is the stem. This is the first stem. And after drawing this stem, just make it little curvy here on the from the top, and then just draw this inner section of the bud or the petal or the leaf. What's the name of the drawing? All in one, the name of the drawing, the name of this whole pattern or this whole composition is triune, because this is the theme of this artwork, that still they are triangle, all are triangular, but still they all one, like that is the theme of this whole pattern. I hope you like the name. Triune, yes. This is the one petal. So that's how we are going to draw lots of petals, and if it is overlapping kind of like that, so just stop here and start from the back, so that it gives you like that 3D look, that some petals are coming forward and some are going back. Thank you, Ritwi. Then draw these inner bud, and the outer can be a little bigger, little wider, little smaller, depending on your place. They are kind of the heart shape. They are very organic. So just enjoy the drawing, and whatever space you are left with, draw accordingly. Hello, Asgi. So try to fill the space wherever you see they are kind of going, and let them flow organically wherever they are kind of, going. Now I'm making one more here, and this one is kind of going little down here in opposite direction, like that. Ma'am, I'm attending your section first time, and I'm in love with your drawing skills and drawing. Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you that you are enjoying this artwork.
Nidhi accidentally drew the middle triangle facing the wrong side.
This triangle? Where did she write that?
Above.
Okay, so no worries, like you can just, oh, Nidhi. But this is the triangle, like there is no up and down, this is just a curvy linear triangle. It's absolutely fine. You can just set up the way, like whatever the leftover space is. So don't worry. Now in this one we are just going to draw these curvy lines. So all these are a little different. They are similar, still they are all different. And like this one is just these curvy lines. And this one I'm just filling it. So as you see, all these 4 petals have little different kind of abstract pattern in their center bud part, but their outer style is kind of the similar. So they are different, still they are all together, all similar. And that is the concept of this whole project today. And now we are going to draw these bushes in the back. So Ritvi, like if you join the Discord, so in the Discord there is a channel called the material list. So in the material list you can find all the materials which I use in all my projects. This is just a one kind of class you are seeing today, that's the Zen Doodle. We do a lot of mandalas, dot acrylic painting, dot mandalas and lot of other patterns and projects. So you can see all the materials with their Amazon links in the material list in the Discord. So Discord is our communication app which we use. So you can join it, it's free, and you can see all the materials there. And if you want to talk to me after the session, you can talk through the Discord with me. Now I'm going here with this background pattern. And this background pattern is kind of like thick top. Here, this is the stem which we are working now, and this stem is like kind of, you know, going these sparkly lights. You can call them like kind of the peacock kind of, these fan kind of shape, whatever you think. It's like basically they all are the abstract shape, but you know, as a human being we love to give them names, but they are basically just the abstract shapes, and whatever we feel like, whatever looks we feel like drawing and looks good to us, we just set up the composition and we try to maintain those principles of designs, like it looks balanced and there is a harmony in the whole pattern and it looks pretty together. So just take care of those little principles, and basically they all are the abstract pattern, and you can draw whatever way you want. Just feel free and add your own element. You can add colors, you can add other designs, whatever is coming to your mind. Don't bound yourself to just what you are seeing, okay? There is no harm in experimenting. That's it. And here also we are going to draw one quick, this kind of bush. Yes, Ritvi, you can talk to me in through Discord. So join the Discord, download the Discord app, and in the Discord app you can talk to me in the personal message, or you can talk to me in the general. And if you join my Patreon, then you can talk to me in the patrons channel. So there are various ways. Like from this month August, I'm starting the acrylic painting session. So this will be, Eddie, can you please pass me that purple acrylic painting? So I'm starting the acrylic painting session, and we are going to do 2 acrylic painting session in this month of August. So we will start this one. This will be my first acrylic painting, which we are going to do in August. I think that will be on the 17th, or you can see the calendar in the Discord. So this will be the first acrylic painting, and these are the other paintings which we are going to do in future. They all are in the 11 by 14 inch. I have made these all, and these are all the kind of dot paintings. This is in the middle one. This is the one kind of acrylic painting we are doing. This is the first one. This is the second acrylic dot painting which we will do. Still we are working on this one. We are halfway through. They all are through our Patreon. So if you join the Patreon, you can see all these live sessions. You can join me in all these live sessions. This is the second acrylic painting which we'll do in August. alongside with that lavender field. So these are the two acrylic paintings which we are going to do, and you can see other acrylic paintings of the future classes like that. So we are going to do in all these acrylic paintings, like kind of in these sessions. So you can see all the details in Discord, all the calendar, schedule and everything. Thank you Mayank, thank you Lakshmi, thank you. So now we are just left with these basic twigs, and then we are done with the drawing, and then the main important part of this artwork. And thank you Mayank. And then it is the shading. So now for these front one, they are kind of all black and dark, so we don't worry. We can draw directly over any twig and we can just turn it around. I'm trying to keep my hand away from my work. They can be organically going anywhere, any direction, whatever comes to your mind. They are kind of little thick and round from the top and pointy from the bottom. I'm drawing one here also. So you can plan accordingly whatever space you are left with, right? You are yes, thank you Chola Desai. So whatever space you are left with, you can decide accordingly, and it's not really necessary to copy exactly the way I'm making, and I'm happy with just these twigs which I made. And if you see in the original one, I drew these 3 patterns because I had plenty of space there. Here I have a little less space, so I just drew these 2. You guys can hear the dog's voice. He's here in the studio with us and he's waiting that as soon as this session over, my son Aditya can take him for the walk. So now I'm very happy because we are kind of done drawing, and now we are moving towards the main important part of this artwork. And the main important part of the artwork is the shading. That makes this whole artwork, that takes it to the second level. Ooh, why your work is horrible. Thank you Mayank for subscribing. And Ritvi, I must say, don't worry, just enjoy the process. Don't judge your work, especially when you are in between. And you can anytime redo your work, like they are very easy. Right now it's taking too much time because I'm speaking a lot. I speak a lot seriously, and we are taking one instruction at a time and we are working. So don't worry, take it easy, enjoy the process, and you can redraw later. And I think when you are done with the shading and everything, it will look pretty. Before the shading, what I'm just doing, one more thing is I'm doing these lines a little thicker. So that they separate with each other very well. And let me make this border also a little thick, this inner line, only this inner line. Okay, that's it. Ta-da! And now I'm using this 3B pencil. You can use any pencil, any graphite pencil, any school pencil. If you have the ebony pencil, then it's the awesome because that has the darkest value. You can use any 4B, 5B, 6B, whatever pencil you have, and any graphite pencil. If you have any gray marker pens, if you want to avoid using the pencil because later on it is smudges, so you can avoid using the pencil and you can use gray marker pen for the shading. In lot of my previous pattern drawing, you have seen that I use gray marker pen a lot sometimes. So I keep changing and want to create that wearing the design. So right now I'm using this graphite pencil and I'm laying down the graphite on the corner of these contour lines to give it a 3D-ish look, and try to keep your graphite a little darker as you are in the corner, and try to keep it little easier, like the less pressure and the loose when it's little further from the corner. Just take care of this. And for the blending, you can use either the blending stump or you can use either the Q-tip. Q-tips are like those earbuds, you know. In India we call them earbuds, in US we call them Q-tips. So you can use those. If you don't have Q-tips or earbuds, or if you don't have the blending stump, you can use any tissue paper, any cotton roll, but try to avoid using the finger. That will like dirty everywhere your work. And I believe if you mess up little bit here and there, this blending will cover up most of it. So I hope you enjoy at the end. Let's see.
Can you explain different types of pencils? Or light shading, dark shading, normal shading?
Yeah, so Mayank, like you see here, corner near these border, I am putting little extra pressure and I'm getting these graphite little darker, and then as I'm going further, like further from the line, I'm keeping my pencil pressure light so that I get these lighter shading. That's what I mean. I'm going to do it again in these two sections and you can see that again. Right now when I'm alongside with the corner, I'm putting the pressure little bit, and then because I want to stay a little dark when we are in the corner so that we get a proper 3D shading. And when we get the lighter value, we want the lighter value, we keep our pencil pressure light and we get little lighter shade. And then when we blend them with any blending stump, with any blending device, then they will look much prettier. As you see here, Mayank, I'm doing it again. Like near the line, I'm putting little extra pressure so that I get darker value, and when I go further away, I keep the pressure little light so that I get the lighter value. That's what I mean. We practice a lot all these values and all these blending thing when we in our skill-based class. Today I have a lot of my skill-based class students here, Netra, Nidhi, and a few others. So they are working, they are of the like graphite class students. So they know that we talk about a lot of, this is the main thing of any kind of graphite artwork. These value shading, dark to light. We can achieve this dark to light with various pencils. Like if you're using 8B here, then you can use 4B. So keep changing the pencil. But the best way is to use just one pencil with different pencil with different pencil pressure. So extra pressure, light pressure, extra pressure, light pressure. That's what. Maybe you might not get it the first time, but if you practice, I'm sure you will get it. We are doing little back and forth pencil strokes, small strokes, and in these triangular sections, wherever these little thick lines are, we are giving little shading here so that these blocks will look like 3D, like kind of they are going, the center part is coming up and the corners are going down. That's why I always say that drawing is important, but this shading is like the most important part, because shading makes this whole drawing thing like bring it together and make it more beautiful and prettier and like kind of 3D-ish. Sometimes it brings a lot of illusion in our artwork. So that's why I really love these shading.
How do they know where to shade dark, light, or normal?
So uh, how can I get your remaining? So Rupal, the same link will work for your remaining session. If you, after this session, this same whole video will stay on my YouTube channel. You can click on the link, and then you can come back again anytime, and you can complete your artwork. No problem. Take your time, enjoy, have a good day, a good evening. So, and Mayank, near the corner we need a darker value, and wherever we want to bring the section up forward, we keep the lighter value, and wherever we want to take it to the back side, like to the backward, we put the darker value. That is the main thing which you should take care of. So whatever area you want to take back side, backward, put more darker value, and whichever area you want to bring forward in your picture, forward in your artwork, keep it light. In these kind of artwork I'm talking. So we are done. I'm sorry. We are done laying down graphite. Guys, I'm sorry, I forgot to fill in these circular pattern. What I'm going to draw, I'm going to fill these negative parts around these circles, so that these circles will look, or will like brighten up well. And if you have the white jelly roll pen, you can make dots in these black areas. If you don't have white jelly roll pen, you can use correction ink marker pen, you can use any acrylic paint, gouache paint, and if you don't have anything, you can just leave it like that. It's absolutely okay. That's how it also like its complete pattern. In a lot of our design, we make it like that. Try to fill all this negative space. Ta-da! We are done. Okay, so now it's the time for the blending. So thank you, Manjula. I'm also enjoying drawing with you all. And it's very nice when you guys write your feedback, because I can't see you guys. So when you write something, that's how I can see you, and I can understand like how you are feeling and how it's going with you guys. And I feel that we all are together. So please keep writing. Oh, Ritvi, I'm waiting. Now it's time for the blending. Let me show you some of the blending device you guys can use. If you have any of these kind of blending stumps, they're awesome, especially when you are blending in a very smaller area. So you can use thin blending stump, or for the bigger area you can use big blending stump. Another device is these Q-tips, which I'm telling you, Q-tips or the earbuds we call them. And what I always do, you see, these are my used Q-tips. I keep them until they are like kind of all become very dirty and very bad, because a lot of time they carries these graphite with them, and I use those graphite for the soft blending. So yes, Devanshi, that is the main purpose of these kind of drawing, that you really feel that relaxing feeling. And I personally myself, if I share my feeling, that you know, when you do meditation and after the meditation you feel that calmness in yourself, I feel exactly the same effect when I do these kind of pattern drawing. So that's why I call them art therapy sessions, right? Thank you, Ketki. Now let's start blending. So I'm blending with these tiny circular motions. As you can see, we call them scumbling. And That's it. So as you can see the difference between these two parts, so we are going to do like that. Thank you, Suraj. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying and liking these sessions. Don't forget to subscribe my channel so that whenever I go live you will be notified, and don't forget to click on the thumbs up button. That will encourage me to keep continuing these sessions. So now as you see, this Q-tip is carrying the graphite. I want to do a very soft blending in this part. Okay, how I want to do the soft blending? Good morning, Renish. So what I want to do, like in between these triangles, I just want to go with these with this used Q-tip. This is called the soft blending. Like I didn't lay down any graphite, I didn't use pencil. Still I can blend it, and I can put some graphite down with the Q-tip which it's already carrying. So, and this is called the soft blending, and soft blending is really important and very useful in these kind of pattern. It creates absolutely different effect. We don't get any pencil marks because we haven't used any pencil. Still we get the graphite, and it will give a beautiful, awesome look to our artwork. You can use your blending stump. If blending stump is carrying the graphite, you can use your blending stump. If any tissue paper, whatever comes to your, like whatever you are using. Now I'm blending in this part. And now I'm doing this little soft blending in these little circles. This is again soft blending with little shadow in these big circles. And when blending, it's always, you can use back and forth motion, I have no problem, but I always prefer to do scumbling, that the small circular motion that gives very beautiful. You can see the difference in this one and the rest of the two, how beautiful they are looking kind of. And now we are working in this third one, and then we'll work in this center part and the bottom one, and then our pattern will be done. So guys, what do you think? Do you think this pattern is easy? Do you think this pattern is moderate? I'm talking about the difficulty level, easy, moderate and tough. Write down in the chat, what do you think about the difficulty level? Seema, you are asking, can we use charcoal pencil instead of graphite pencil? Absolutely yes, you can use charcoal pencil. Just try to use the soft one, the soft charcoal, so that you blend it easily. The hard charcoal will not work very nice in this one. So yes, you can go ahead and use charcoal, but don't put too much pressure while putting the charcoal, because we don't really want to hide our pattern, but we just want the little shed values. Now we are working in this inner pattern, and in this inner pattern, as you see, there are a few circles, so we can give a little shading inside these circles also. And a little bit here in the lines. That's it. And now it's the time to do the shading in this triangular blocks. And the easiest way to go over the line circular, and it will work for the both section, because we'll get that thin look at the both side. And look how flat it is looking and how 3D-ish it looks when we blend it properly. You can see the difference. I love that kind of magic. Moderate. Thank you, Anshul. Moderate. Thank you, Devanshi. Ritvi, hard, moderate. Okay, thank you everyone for your feedback, and whoever have not written your choice, please write down in the chat. What do you think about the difficulty level of this pattern? Do you think it is easy, it is moderate, it is hard? It would be great if you write down, because you know, when I design my other patterns, so it really helps me when I see, oh Netra, you like it easy. Okay, you found it easy. Nice. And you see, sometimes it's carrying too much graphite, and it's like getting everything black. So I'm just turning my Q-tip and I'm using other side, and I might use eraser a little bit to get rid of it, like the too much graphite is like spreading everywhere. I don't really want to hide these blocks, so you can use any eraser. I'm using this little knead eraser and just pulling this graphite a little bit so that it's not that black. Sometimes too much graphite lays down because of this carrying of graphite in the Q-tip, and we are kind of done by that. Now just a little graphite in these leaf shapes, you see these heart shapes, and again I'm just filling them with the Q-tip. No pencil required in these ones because we want very soft gray color here, like this, like that. That's it. Okay guys, we are kind of done with this pattern. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you Adishri, thank you Diksha for your reply. Yes, Mayank, you can share it either at my Facebook page, and the best is at the Discord. In the Discord, download the Discord app and join my Discord server, and there is a channel named Art Corner. You can submit your work there and we can talk there, and I will give you the suggestions, whatever I feel like when I see there. And you can see other participants' artwork also there. Everyone submit there. My drawing looking beautiful with the shading. Yes, Stella, this I am so happy that it's looking beautiful. So guys, now we are done with this pattern, but the main and the important thing is left. And what is the main and the important thing? No, Darpreet, no cartoon things now. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mayank. So now the main thing remaining is to sign your work, write down today's date. Today is 8/9/20, and to praise your work, to praise yourself, that how beautifully you spend your this 1.5 hour and made this beautiful abstract pattern. And this is beautiful abstract original amazing pattern, and we did it. I'm patting my shoulder. I'm saying good job Nidhi, Prakash, you did awesome, same as you guys. Shout out your name at your home and say some good words for yourself and to your artwork. Have a good weekend. Enjoy guys. Please share some more ideas related to this pattern. Sakshi, you will see lots of ideas. Please check my YouTube channel and Daily Dose of Art. There are kind of more than 100 pattern drawing you can see, and you will get more ideas there. Oh Seema, no problem, shading is just with the pencil. You can use eraser and you can do that again, okay? Thank you. From my kitchen to your kitchen. Thank you for checking in here. Okay guys, bye. Thank you for joining me. See you again on the Tuesday for the spiral art, Thursday spiral art. And like I showed you, let me show you again. If you want, you can turn this work into this kind of big work, like kind of this kind of, you see, you can turn your small abstract pattern into a big abstract pattern like that. You can extend these designs at any size, whatever you feel like. Okay guys, bye bye.